Buongiorno, buongiorno a tutti e benvenuti. Benvenuti, un calorosissimo benvenuti. And now I'm going to switch to English, right? It's going to be much better. I'm Guido Porro, and I'm really, really proud and honored right now to be on this stage. Because I do believe that it's going to happen something special in these 2 days. Also, because this is going to be included in an amazing week, that is the Design Week here in Milan. So I'm really proud. Proud why? Because Milan is my city. I live in Milan, I work in Milan, I study in Milan, I had fun, and I'm having fun in Milan as well. And, looking at Milan being such a significant, strong, powerful magnet for people like you, attracting people like you, innovators, designers, people that are really looking at the future in a way that is completely a breakthrough, well, makes me quite emotional, I would say. Makes me really thinking that we are doing something special in the city, And also very proud because, it's true. Milan was all the time quite recognized for the design. This is where this week is coming from. Milan is a city in which you can find a lot of arts, a lot of fashion. Well, a lot of people are saying that Milan is the capital of fashion, right? Then some others are not so, let's say, in agreement with this. But it's also a matter of industrial and technological innovation. So many makers, so many startuppers are here in this moment in Milan. So that's really cool, also because this means to develop also innovation in terms of new business model. And you will find there a booth that is talking about this. Design is going to challenge the business model. Design is the new business model. And I'm also very honored. Why honored? Well, honored because looking at the list of the people that are participating to this 2 days event, I'm just amazed. Please, feel free to interact each other. This is the sharing moment. This is the sharing. Yes, it's very important what we are doing here in the stage, but it has to be like an excuse to articulate more ideas in what we are going to define for the future in terms of, let's say, not only solving the old problem with new ideas, but also to challenge ourselves with new ideas. This is exactly the spirit that we are taking from the Design Week and putting like in a box in these 2 days for the next 2 days. So this is really the spirit. And then, last but not least, this is an international event, and you can put there that this is an international event, right? But then it is not. But in this case, it is really what is happening at the moment. There are people flying that take the risk to come, to take 10 hours, 12 hours to come from Japan, thank you very much, from India, from Malaysia, from Australia, from US, from Latam, from Argentina, from Brazil. This is really amazing. This is really the clear sign that we are putting in this room the best of the best practice of the design for the future. And, as Italian, I may be too talkative, so that's it. This is the finish of my speech. And I really would like to start these 2 days putting here in the stage 2 people that have dedicated their professional life to this kind of innovation. So please join me with a big round of applause. The CEO of CATIA, Philippe Lofer. Philippe, please. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Grazie mille. And also Gianpaolo Bassi, SolidWorks, CEO as well. Grazie. Grazie. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Guido. Great introduction. Hey, ciao Gianpaolo, il mio fratello.
Okay.
Come sta? Tutto a posto?
Wow.
What are we doing here?
I'm impressed. Okay, so that's a good question. What are we doing here? You heard from Guido. Milan is the world capital of design, and this is the week of design. So there is no better place in the world for the two of us as representatives of SolidWorks and CATIA. There is no better place in the world, I was saying, to discuss about the present and future of design, to showcase and share with you our vision and our dreams.
Gianpaolo, Milano, do you know that in this city lived 20 years ago one of the most famous designers in the world? Leonardo da Vinci. So he lived there 20 years, and he did design the most sophisticated machines, the first automata in the world. And as he was passionate as well on science and art, he painted one of the masterpieces called La Ultima Cena, The Last Supper. So it's an extremely pleasing city to be here to discuss about design. So yes, it's exciting to have you here, to meet you here. Design in the Age of Experience is one of the 4 megatrend conferences we're organizing, along with science, manufacturing, and marketing, because we believe they are critical for the emergence and for the deployment of the experience economy. So we are here to help you address major challenges in design and look at them from different perspectives, of course, in the age of experience. So, which pops up a question in my mind, Gianpaolo, what will design look like in the future? We are here to answer the question, right?
Yes, Philippe, we are exactly here to answer this question. Let me formulate in a different way. What does it take today to be leaders in design? In an era of unprecedented changes in both technology and society. You mentioned Leonardo. You know, Leonardo was a thinker at the intersection of art, science, and technology. And it was this mix of elements that triggered one of the most creative periods in history, the Renaissance. So the question is, are today at a new intersection? Is the advance of artificial intelligence, of information technology, taking us at an inflection point? So this is a fundamental question. And you and I have a very vantage point to answer this question and to see into the future. Why? Because we have built through the years an amazing community of innovators and entrepreneurs that are working together across many, many years, and those will definitely help us see through and help us define what is the future of design.
Yes, indeed, Gianpaolo. We have built a great network of professionals, and some of them are here with us today. At Dassault Systèmes, we know who we are. What we have done so far defines us. And both CATIA and SolidWorks, along with other Dassault Systèmes brands, make great design happen, simply said. So we are focused on this since our foundation. So we know why we are here. So to continue the dialogue with you, to establish networking, relationship among us, leaders, and to imagine the future together. Dassault Systèmes counts, I would say, more than 210,000 corporate customers and 25 million of users.
You and I together, CATIA and SolidWorks together, serve more than 5 million designers. The community of education, from kindergarten, literally, to university and beyond through our certification program. The galaxy of the makers, this new upcoming world. So we are happy to have you here because we consider you as representatives of this amazing community. So thank you for being here.
So welcome, everyone. Thank you for your presence here today. Grazie mille. Momento. So experiences that touch our lives are those that create an emotional connection inside us. Today, customers buy experiences more than merely products. And to design experiences, you need a platform. And by the way, Gianpaolo, we have this platform. It's called 3D Experience. So we have enabled so far our customers and partners to pave the way for a better society, a better world, by integrating experience design in the intimacy of their business model. This is what we want to explain to you.
Okay, so Philippe, our focus, as you know, is how to design experiences. And we are investing there the energy of our entire research and development community. And not only that, we are involving our community at large because we have a very good track record in supporting innovators all over the world. Do you know that we serve more than 17,000 brands specialized in fashion, in home goods, and lifestyle. They use our solutions to bring new experiences to consumers all over the world.
Wow, this is really impressive. And do you know also that more than 2/3 of the consumer electronics around the world, like the ones we're seeing having the best award in the CES show in Las Vegas, they're designed and built with our solution. This is an illustration of our Internet of Experiences strategy, which goes far beyond Internet of Things.
Philippe, you know very well that in the world, 90% of the cars are designed, built, and manufactured using transportation and mobility solutions developed at Dassault Systèmes. But not only that, we can say that 100% of the future of transportation is being invented on the Dassault Systèmes 3D Experience platform. I'm talking about electrical cars, I'm talking about autonomous vehicles.
Yes, and we have some of those car makers in the room today. Speaking about transportation experiences, do you know that every 2.5 seconds an airplane takes off with an engine designed and built with our aerospace and defense solutions?
Not only that, Philippe, look at this. The world's most iconic masterpiece of architecture are today's design using the 3D Experience platform. This is the Patterson Museum, the shell of the Patterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles, manufactured, designed, and built with the help of designer architects, and we are proud to have them in the audience this week. Can you imagine the complication of building, designing, and manufacturing each element of the shell? And the shell is supposed to be inspired by the flow of air around the car in motion. So it's truly the intersection of science and nature here. But this is just one example. Many, many other iconic buildings all over the world have been built on top of the Dassault Systèmes technology. Let me mention a couple. The Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, in Spain, or the Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris, and many, many more. We can talk forever about that.
Speaking about architectural masterpieces, we are going to have a surprise for you today and tomorrow. We have here, I would say, a group of crazy architects who are with us and that are running a contest for 24 hours. Some of them are today are not very well awakened because they worked all night. So we're going to show that tomorrow, the results. We call this the hackathon. I will not spoil it more because we're going to see that tomorrow. Last but not least, Singapore, one of the world's most advanced cities, has been completely modeled and 3D experienced using our Experience City solution. Well, this was to better plan for the future development of the city. So we were the first to create digitally an aircraft, a total entire aircraft, in 1981 with a 777, and here we go again. We are the first one to digitally model a complete city and to let the citizens experience their future lives.
For design to be successful, it needs to answer the needs and wants of your audience. This is why you need to close to zero the distance between you and your customers. This is why you need to immerse them in your design process. You will see during this conference a lot of examples of augmented and virtual reality. This is what we call immersive design.
So we have been with the designers, we have been with you for a long time to anticipate the trends for you. We took our community through a journey that I want to recall to you. We went from 2D to 3D digital designers, pioneers. Then we brought you in the context of the processes. We call this process engineers with what we call digital mockup. And we transformed some of you in business designers with product lifecycle management. What we want to explain to you, last but not least today, is that we are going to enter together in the age of experience with our 3D experience portfolio. Design
is where you express your imagination, and imagination is the fundamental fuel to innovation. And innovation is an asset no company can survive without today.
And in the new world of the makers, bringing imagination to reality, bringing imagination to the life is now possible, thanks to the 3D printing technology, for example. So for all of you, innovators in the room who are with us today here, this is a moment to play together and to enter in the age of experience.
When do you become a designer? With your first idea? Your first collaboration? Was it the moment you first began to think outside the box? The truth is, a designer never stops evolving. Just as you keep growing, so does the power of design in making our world a better place. Today, you and all stakeholders can step into the human-centric experience to go beyond design thinking to experience thinking. With immersive 3D virtual reality and systems of systems modeling, you can deliver the right experience. You can do more than improve the bottom line. You can improve daily life. Together, we make ideas better, and together we make them real. Today's networks extend innovation and teamwork across time and distance, with built-in real-time control and analytics so that everyone can contribute. Nature has always been the source of inspiration. Now, new generative design technologies unlock and mimic nature's secrets, while scientific simulations test and validate. So you can do more than bring a design to life. You can breathe life into a design. In today's digital economy, great design unleashes new business models and creates new customers and new markets. In our connected world, great design harmonizes the commercial and the sustainable, so we can solve our most complex problems. Today, our world needs innovative ideas turned into practical realities. Thankfully, the power of design keeps evolving. And so do you.
So what an enlightening video. Great video, thank you. It shows that great product design is not enough anymore, and that you need to move to designing experiences. The design itself, it's an holistic experience. You know, you design shapes, forms, colors, material, but you need also to design how the product will perform, how it will be handled, and how it will provoke an emotional response to the final customer. Design in the age of experience is based on 4 pillars, Gianpaolo.
So let's talk about these 4 pillars around which this conference is actually articulated. You will find spots where we go in depth into the articulation of this idea. So we have 4 pillars. One is a designing experience. And what does it mean? Well, in short, only reducing the distance between virtual to real to 0, reducing this distance to 0, you can really design experiences, and you can go beyond the form and function of your products. The next pillar is design is the business plan, because design is really the way you can change the way you engage with your customers. Design strives, because today, in the current society, design, every activity that we do, and design is part of that, has to be collaborative, has to be social in essence. And the last pillar is design is science-driven, just like it was for Leonardo, because science explains nature, and nature has this magic combination of beauty and functionality. So we need to be inspired by that. So the conference, as I said, is articulated around these themes. Go and look for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Design in the Age of Experience. Thank you for being here. We are going now to leave the floor to remarkable speakers who are going to explain all of this. Please welcome Asha with us to guide us to the remainder of the journey.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Philip Loffer and Gianpaolo.
Hey, Asha, thank you.
Grazie,
Good job,
grazie.
Philippe.
Very good
Fratello.
job.
brother.
Good job, good job. Buongiorno Milan. Bienvenuti a tutti. They are speaking Italian. I can too, right? Okay, I'll switch to English. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Design in the Age of Experience. It's good to be here. It's good to see so many people. Right, my name is Asha. I'm going to be the Masters of Ceremony during the next 2 days. It's indeed a great privilege to be here in this exceptional event in Milan. What a great city. We're here today because design is in some way important to all of us. We are living in a world where design is completely shaping organizations, markets, and relationships, and forcing us to rethink how we live. A major shift. It's a global revolution. We are here today to share knowledge, experience, to make this industry move forward. We are here today to share plenary sessions featuring exciting keynotes and presentations and panel discussions with design thought leaders, prominent speakers on meaningful topics that will shift your minds. 2 very exciting days of learning and inspiration ahead. In a few minutes, you will discover compelling presentation on how digital technologies are revolutionizing connectivity between people, cities, and countries to improve our daily lives. An amazing presentation delivered by a very charismatic speaker that you will see in a minute. We're also here to share fascinating stories of transformation with major actors like Teague, Honda on the Design Experiences session, Meta, Joby Aviation, Rimac, Freight Farms, and Design is the new business model. In the Design is Tried session, we have experts from Nagoya City, University Hospital, Copenhagen Institute of Interaction and Design, and Luno Mackenzie, and conclude the day, ladies and gentlemen, with SHOP and Yongyang Polytechnic Innovation Center on Design is Science-Driven. Of course, you've probably seen the amazing playground, so don't miss it. 25 interactive stations where you can touch and feel the cutting-edge technology for design. Tomorrow, another exciting day ahead with productive, lots of exciting topics, great artists. Tomorrow, Anil Albano will kickstart our day too. Then an award ceremony, Philip and Gianpaolo mentioned about those crazy designers working whole night. So this will reward the architecture, engineering, and construction hackathon. And this will be followed by 4 panel discussions with great experts we have today. We are proud to have them with us: IED, Nikon, Fiat, Chrysler, Pininfarina, High Tech Design Center for IT and Architecture, Kengakuma, and Cat Makers. And of course, we did not forget our users. User sessions where you concretely discover what you can achieve with the 3D experience technology. Thank you very much for coming to share that with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is a unique moment where we discuss, share, and debate, and build together a new thinking, a new mindset. So are you ready? Welcome to Design in the Age of Experience, ladies and gentlemen.